edition 002. Week commencing the 23rd of February 2026. You can plan the perfect week, the week will still test you. This one was about structure and being forced to abandon it. Splitting the brain. I've structured my time differently this week. I've realised something important. Creative leadership and operational problem solving live in two different gears. You can't be deep in KPIs, finance, systems, processes, then instantly switch into visionary, energetic leader mode. It's like trying to bench press your personal best and run your fastest mile at the same time. Both matter, both require focus, but they don't belong in the same session. So I've split my week. Creative leadership days, meetings, filming, big thinking, energy with people. And cave mode days, strategy, financial planning, systems and deep focus. It already feels cleaner. Not everything productive looks productive. Sometimes thinking is the work. The previous weekend, airsoft and culture. The weekend before this week kicked off, we took the parts pickups and Nispec team out for airsoft. It wasn't just a day out, it was competition, strategy, pressure, banter. You learn a lot about people when you put them in a scenario where they have to think fast and rely on each other. Who communicates, who protects others, who takes initiatives, who stays calm. You can talk about teamwork in a meeting room, but you see teamwork when people are diving behind inflatable barrels, shouting directions at each other. Big shout out to Dwight for organising it. Days like that strengthen something that spreadsheets never will: trust. Culture isn't built in policies, it's built in shared experience. Tuesday, when the plan gets punched. At Nispec this week, something shifted. The team has been working through bottlenecks in the dismantling and listing process. A few weeks ago, I could see the problems forming before they did. Old me would have stepped straight in, told them what to do, how to do it, when it needs to be done by. Instead, I bit my tongue, I coached, I asked questions, I let them figure it out, and they struggled at first. There were days they felt unproductive. For days they went home frustrated. But then came the breakthrough days where everything flowed, where they bounced off each other, where they solved problems without me stepping in. That is a real win. Because if your team can only function when you're in the middle of everything, you haven't built a business, you've built dependency. Watching them operate as one unit this week made me genuinely proud. Wednesday, reset and raise the standards. Back in the office, we had our team huddle at Nispec. We reviewed what went right, what went wrong, where the bottlenecks were, what we adjusted. The team gets frustrated when things don't run smoothly. I actually see this as a positive. It tells me they care. We spoke again about synergy. A vehicle doesn't move because of one part, it moves because every part is doing its job. No single person grows this company alone, not even me. We also had somebody from our inventory software provider down, sharing tips, improving how we process vehicles and pushing listings live. And Neil stepped in with bacon sandwiches for everyone, which in fairness solves a lot of problems. Small gestures matter. Operational win. We didn't just talk about standards, we delivered. The team hit their operational targets. Vehicles dismantled, parts processed, listings uploaded. Once felt ambitious is slowly becoming normal. That's when progress compounds. Profits versus cash flow. One big reflection this week has been around cash flow. We're profitable on paper, but growth changes the dynamic. Rising costs, more stock purchases, tax increases, scaling operations. When you're aggressively buying stock to fuel expansion, the money goes out before it comes in. That creates pressure. It doesn't mean the business is broken, it means it's evolving. What worked at one stage doesn't always work at the next. So we're tightening up. More disciplined stock budgets, better forecasting, more measured pacing. Cash flow is oxygen. Without it, even strong businesses feel restricted. Growing the team capability, not headcount. When I talk about growing the team, I don't mean hiring more people, I mean raising the standards, coaching, empowering, building accountability. The Nispec team has come on leaps and bounds. What some thought was impossible a few months ago is now becoming the standard. That's what happens when people take ownership. If you're struggling in business, start with your people. Time, training, clarity, gratitude. They're their multiplier. This weekend, strong finish and reset. We didn't just finish the week strong, we finished the month strong. The team hit their targets and earned an early finish. I've said it before, I don't love the word weekend, it sounds like an escape. I prefer strong finish because momentum doesn't stop on Friday. Steph and I spent the weekend at a spa. Quiet, calm, reflective. After a week of bank stress, cash flow thinking and operational pressure, it felt necessary. Not indulgent, necessary. You can't operate at full intensity without intentional recovery. Work hard, reset properly, go again. Business takeaway. This week reinforced 3 things for me. Separate creative thinking from operational pressure. Protect cash flow like it is oxygen. Build teams that can perform without you in the middle. Plans matter, but composure when the plan falls apart matters more. Thank you for reading.